The situation in Nicaragua will not improve economically for the people if we cut off aid to the Contras. In fact, it'll probably worsen. The only way that the economic conditions of the people in Nicaragua will improve is if the kind of government that's representative of the people is installed.
I was proud to be a foot soldier in the Reagan Revolution.
Bomb Iran, you know, bomb. Anyway.
Look, I'm a Ronald Reagan Republican. I believe we have to win here. I believe in freedom.
Bomb Iran.
Aid to the Contras.
Bomb Iran.
Aid to the Contras. The Sandinista government doesn't indicate that without the pressure, the military pressure of the Contras, that they will indeed come in compliance. I keep hearing over and over and over and over, give peace a chance. I would ask what kind of peace we want to give. Lethal aid should be extended, and I think it's absolutely insane that it was rejected.
I think it's pretty clear that we caught the Iranians red-handed at this point. Not only had we warned them as far as what actions we would view as acts of belligerency, but one of the oldest rules of war, at least in this century, is it's illegal and an act of war to lay mines in international waters. And I disagreed with the mining of the harbors in Nicaragua because I thought it was a wrong thing to do and was going to inflame public opinion and indeed harm rather than help the aid to the Contras.
Tragically, this debate will go on, and the killing will go on, and the dying will go on. It will go on until the issue is resolved in Nicaragua, either through the complete repression and oppression of the Nicaraguan people, and the United States is somehow forced to intervene, or we will reverse the unfortunate decision made last night.
Let's hope that the Sandinistas will continue not only with that, but with the other provisions of this peace proposal to which they are signatory. Now, I disagreed with the mining of the harbors in Nicaragua because I thought it was a wrong thing to do and was going to inflame public opinion and indeed harm rather than help the aid to the Contras.
Now, we all know that the U.S. government and the CIA supported the Contras in their efforts to overthrow the Sandinista government in Nicaragua in the middle 80s. Now, it is alleged that the CIA also helped the Contras raise money for arms by introducing crack cocaine into California. It is an appalling charge. It is an appalling charge that goes to the heart of this country. It is a charge that cannot go unanswered. It says that the CIA, an agency of the United States government, founded to protect Americans, helped introduce drugs and poison into our children and helped kill their future.
Sir, the Republicans are trying to blame you for the existence of a small air base at Mena, Arkansas. This base was set up by George Bush and Oliver North and the CIA to help the Iran-Contras, and they brought in plane load after plane load of cocaine there for sale in the United States, and then they took the money and bought weapons and took them back to the Contras, all of which was illegal, as you know, under the Bolin Act. But tell me, did they tell you that this had to be in existence because of national security?
Well, let me answer the question. No, they didn't tell me anything about it. They didn't say anything to me about it. The airport in question and all the events in question were the subject of state and federal inquiries. It was primarily a matter for federal jurisdiction. The state really had next to nothing to do with it. The local prosecutor did conduct an investigation based on what was within the jurisdiction of state law. The rest of it was under jurisdiction of the United States attorneys who were appointed successively by previous administrations. We had nothing, zero, to do with it, and everybody who's ever looked into it knows that.
As someone who also helped lead our great party at the RNC and later as president, I believe now is the right time for me to help John in his effort to start building the broad-based coalition it'll take for our conservative values to carry the White House this fall.
For the presidency of the United States, I'm officially endorsing his candidacy. And today I'm asking my delegates to vote for Senator McCain at the convention.
We will have a continuing war in Central America as long as there remains and Central America, Marxist, expansionist, Leninist government who, in their own words, is committed to a revolution without borders, who, as we speak, continue to train, arm, equip, and operate subversion into their neighboring countries.
In your radio address yesterday, you raised the S word, socialism, but you did it indirectly. So let me ask you for some straight talk. Do you think that Senator Obama is a socialist? Do you think that his plans are socialism?
I think his plans are redistribution of the wealth. He said it himself. We need to spread the wealth around.
Concerning the vote, the other body last night was listened to very carefully by the freedom fighters in Nicaragua. It was not only listened to by them, but those who fight near Kabul, Angola, those who struggle for freedom in East Berlin, Poland, everywhere in the world where people struggle for freedom. A message was sent last night telling them that once again the American government, and they can't differentiate between our Congress and our executive, was abandoning people that we have trained, armed, equipped, and encouraged to fight for freedom. People that we have trained, armed, equipped, and encouraged to fight for freedom.
My question would be, under the provisions, would it be possible that an American citizen then could be declared an enemy combatant and sent to Guantanamo Bay and detained indefinitely?
I think that as long as that individual, no matter who they are, if they pose a threat to the security of the United States of America, should not be allowed to continue that threat.
Yeah, there's something on here. Huh, that's weird.